Yeah, 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 Can you feel Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you feel Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second stream for today. We have Dominance versus Flash. Both of these teams right now standing at 1 win and 3 losses. So if a team does take a loss now, they're going to be eliminated from this tournament. Watching this game with me is going to be Jack. He's going to be commentating, and Dennis will be broadcasting. Jack, you have any predictions for this game?
Yeah, I feel like Dominants are going to be winning it 3-0.
I think they do have a better tag. They do have something going for them. They have that
Yeah,
uniform, you know?
yeah. I don't know. I know a couple of the players on Flash as well. Although I feel like they're more matchmaking players. Yeah, this is a matchmaking format, but there's that kind of dynamic where you got to play more as a team and it's not solo based. So maybe for dominance they got what it's take. But looking like Flash already managing to take both ODs. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I have seen some of these players. I think especially in the helper side, I think I've seen
Yeah.
Arcade. I've seen Quick for sure in other games, and some of the Pain guys I've seen around as well. I think the only person I don't really know is Elsa, but that could also be just like an alternative account, anyways.
Nah, he's more into like parkour and whatnot, but he's quite into matchmaking from what I know. Um, but I feel like we can see that kind of side of him. He's playing Hopper and Gauss, which I don't think we've ever seen on this map, at least. So that's going to be a bit unique for him. But anyways, looking like Dominance will be able to pull that first flag. It's not going to get anywhere. Mr. Ogor managing to get the return before he does get knocked down by Packer.
Yeah, let's get ahead, let's go ahead and introduce these teams, and then we could go a little bit deeper into the combinations that they're using. Uh, I'll go ahead and introduce dominance. We have Packer, Hut, Rocco, Mug, and Model.
Yeah, and for Flash, we have Mr. Ogor, Ellie, Quick, Arcade, and Elsa. So yeah, obviously, like said, we are playing on Iran for the first 2 rounds. Not too sure what round 3 and 4 are. Maybe you do.
Yeah, I can pull it up right now. So first 2 rounds, red alert, and last 2 rounds are also red alert. So 4 rounds going to be played here. Quick picks up that overdrive, gets the second one. That first one not gonna do much, but does open it up for Alsar using that hopper. But Packer in the right position there takes him out before he could take flight, and he's not gonna take the flag there. But I think it's closer than I thought. I haven't really heard of Flash, but I know you said you know some of these players. I've seen some of these players, but I haven't really seen them play. Arcade using an overdrive here, and coincidentally, he knew Packer was a bit low, but he is getting focused by Model here on Paladin and Rocco. But All-Star picks up this flag. He has that Hopper OD. He's going to use it here, takes out Model, and that was pretty successful.
Ain't no way they get this capture. But no, I mean, obviously Rocco did manage to pull the flag there. I like what Elsa did. Arcade did pull that flag. Elsa didn't go to help him out. He knew they'd get the return and just went behind the house, lurked, and obviously used his overdrive to get that first kind of pull there for them. But I'm not too sure if it's going to work in the long run. Obviously, we got Packer on Shaft on the better side base, which can easily just one shot him there. He is using a light hole Elsa, so it's going to be a bit hard for him to actually help with damage or DPS, let's say, because he's not exactly going to be doing many shots with this Gauss. He's locking more than actually using his arcade shots, which I've noticed, and it's going to be costing them with that kind of reload.
Yeah, it does look like they will take this overdrive though. Arcade will pick it up. Their first attempt at the return was fairly close, but they were unable to do that. Right now, as you said, we're in a tiebreaker. Packer has been holding this flag, and Dominance holds off this first wave of arcades, or not arcades, sorry, flashes kind of offense. And it was kind of interesting to see Agor actually try to hold and protect that flag, or sorry, it was Ulster trying to protect that flag. I was just very hesitant on that because he just doesn't have that much health.
Yeah, exactly. But talking about Elsa and his fellow teammates might be able to get this return. Did they? Yeah, they did. And looking like Quick will be getting that first capture. Honestly, no clue how Dominants are letting this slide here. Um, Elsa just swooping in there along with that Viking, and luckily for them, it worked out. Um, but how long will this last? Because Dominants are pulling this flag along with Model and Packer, both overdrives being used. Elsa gets locked on by Packer. Well played from them. This is how they have to play. They have to just focus the lurking players, take them out, especially for Packer. But it's also for Packer's sake, he's got to watch out for that Crusader Scorpion. He's going to be heavily focused by them. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And a counter coming in from Flash, but very disappointing OD for Quick there. That would have been really big for his team. Doesn't make it into the base, and the rest of these three players that went in for the attack are quickly taken out by Dominance. Quick was able to take that next overdrive, but unsuccessful in pulling the flag. Dominance holds this to a tie for now, 1-1. And I think this is my first time that I've seen this kind of new lineup from Dominance. Usually we see Model playing Viking on Hunter, but they have changed some things around. You have Model on Paladin now, and you have Mug playing Viking. Hut is on Crusader. Rocco, I think, is their newest transfer, who's going to be playing Hunter.
Yeah. Definitely interesting. Now you point that out, it's a bit more obvious. Do you feel like maybe they're losing this round, well, tying this round because of maybe combinations? I feel like they definitely have the knowledge of how to play all these combinations or what positions they really got to play. But is it wise in the third rankings to be changing it so dramatically, like especially all the players?
Yeah, I feel like most of these players have. I feel like Dominance has been kind of struggling with the set lineup, and they've been slowly trying to figure things out. And this is their latest rendition of what they think will work. I think Model's not doing too bad on Paladin. Mug's doing all right. I see him a little bit confused sometimes on Viking, but for now they are holding this to a tie. But I know for us, we're a little bit surprised because it seems like the Flash has a little bit of a disadvantage because of that Hopper Gauss, but honestly, it doesn't look like it's been doing all that bad. I feel like he's been getting to a few of his spots fairly easily, but he is 7 for 16.
Yeah, yeah, true. But also on the other side, talking about combinations and whatnot, there's currently 3 minutes. What's going to be happening with these light and medium holes, Elsa and both Mr. Gore, still pushing a lot more than we've usually seen within this map. We don't normally see that Crusader pushing into the flag that much, and we definitely never see a Hopper. He does have his overdrive here, so I'm kind of curious to see what the occurring will be. Looks like they put in a report here for the spectator as well. So if anything comes out from that, we'll let you know. Don't want to spoil their chat.
Yeah, but honestly, it looks like this game might just go the distance, which we kind of haven't seen in a little while. So it's always good to see a competitive game. Right now, 1-1 still, 2 minutes left in the game, and I feel like did have a good chance to try and pull a flag. I'm pretty sure I saw their Eris with the Eris overdrive, and I feel like that can really help them pull. You have Ulsar, he is the hopper, but he has his overdrive, and so does Ella with the Viking overdrive.
Yeah. I don't know if you're talking about making it go all the way for a tie here. Dominance, this is not something they need. You said they've been struggling for a while. If they get this tie against this team, which has a little bit less more experience than them, this isn't going to work out for them in the long run. They really got to step something up. Looking like a load of overdrives being used on both teams here. And looking like Flash will be getting the return. Honestly, matchmaking experience is working out for them.
Nah, yeah, you do have a very good point. Dominance, they aren't, you can't call them new to this format now. They have been playing for a while, and uh, right now you have Flash, a relatively new team, holding them to a tie. But in this last 50 seconds, there's a big push here. Mug just ran out of overdrive as Arcade pins him to the wall, and Model popped his OD. He can take out Arcade here, but now he's up against two players, and they have to be quick. Hut is shooting them from the other side. Ella's out of repair, but Model's out of supplies and running out of overdrive as well. Hut is going to pick up this OD. Can he run away with this flag?
Rocco holding on to that flag, looking like no line in sight for Flash. They're going to be doing the drop here for Packer and an overdrive being used there. Not sure if you saw that by a quick, but it only will be taking out Mug. And actually, Elsa pulling in here. Arcade's going to be using as well. He's got no VP extremely low, but he's still managing to survive. But regardless, didn't even see the timer. Dominance luckily saves the day, gets that capture, and they're on a thin
Thin edge,
line here.
thin line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Very close to that ending in a tie. If Quick's OD was a bit better positioned, he kind of threw it up in a rush, but that OD could have taken them all out, and it took some time for Hut to pass on that flag to Packer. And I was a bit worried that OD was gonna come and just take them both out, but luckily for them, it was a bit off, and it didn't end up taking them out. But still, good on them for continuing to fight until the end and getting that last chance opportunity to win that first round.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, Flash, they still have possibilities here. It's only the first round they lost, and it wasn't by that much. They were on the worst side base as well. So I'm looking forward to also seeing what Flash will be doing about their combinations. Did that hopper work out for them? Does this team even train often? Because if hello, hello.
Was it me or was it both of us?
It seems like Discord went down. Is our broadcaster here? Hello. I presume we're still live.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. It's like you were in the middle of just all of these questions. Like, what are they doing? Do they train? Do they play? And then
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of in
they're
my
like,
own
we've heard
mind.
enough.
Yeah, I thought someone disconnected me. I was like, okay, well. Uh, but anyways, yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not too sure about Flash, but if they don't train, they're doing a phenomenal job right now.
Yeah, and also are gonna keep the hopper, but switch over to shaft. I just like I feel like they can really win against this dominance lineup, but that hopper I feel like is definitely kind of hurting them. We'll give it to them. We'll give the benefit of the doubt. They have 4 rounds of red alert to play, so they could, I guess, mess about in these first 2 rounds. They did lose that first round, and dominance was able to pick up that first overdrive. It's Mug picking it up on Viking.
Yeah, so better base. No, excuse me, the on the worst base. That's what I meant to say. So can be kind of used in an offensive way or defensive way. But let's see how it's going to be utilized here for dominance. They have that side where they can easily get these overdrives. Fact is, will they be able to control it? Else is doing a good job focusing Rocco and Packer there. Looks like Ella might be able to get this overdrive, and she does.
Yeah, and a good focus there by the team. Agor tried to help out, didn't do that much because he missed that Crusader shot, but also did snipe out Packer that was trying to take that OD, and that really allowed Ella to pick up that Viking overdrive. Now both these teams do have an opportunity to use a Viking OD, and we really do want to see Dominance control this OD since they kind of do have that base for it, and it was Flash controlling that overdrive for the previous round, so there's no excuses for this round.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, let's see though. They got three players pushing in here. Elsa has his overdrive. Packer, no supplies here. I don't think he has a repair either. Elsa did get killed there. Mr. Gore gonna be picking up right behind him. Model coming in sneaky though, dealing damage. I can't see much. They get that return.
Yeah, big return by Model, and Mug pulled it the other way around, and he's going to capture that flag. Packer using his Eris OD on Ella using the Viking overdrive, and he says she gets taken out. Also gets taken out there. So Dominance captures the flag and holds their base stable.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. Let's see. It's gonna be interesting. They are one flag down in for Flash. Also gonna be using and pulling this flag. I'm so intrigued. I mean, I know he sometimes plays for mobile, so it'd be interesting to see if he is actually playing mobile on uh this game. But anyways, Quick is gonna be pulling the flag here. Is gonna be using as well on model. Good call. I mean, regardless, they're all in their base. Wants to get that capture quick. Gonna be tying it up. There's still 7 minutes 20 seconds left. Two overdrives were used to get this capture.
Yeah, I honestly really agree with that play there. Quick sending in that Eris OD. He realized Model was coming in with the Paladin overdrive. Once Model gets close enough, Quick wouldn't even be able to use that OD, and he could have messed up that capture once again, like he did on the previous one. This time they do not allow it, and surprisingly, it was also that just snuck into Dominance's base, and a very nice OD gave him a lot of space, and that resulted in the flag here. Model gets a flag out. He finally gets taken out, but Packer no supplies on him. He does have repair, but he's very close, and Agor is catching up.
Yeah. Um this is looking good so far for the dominance. Definitely a better performance they're putting up from the previous round. You don't want to have a name like dominance and then lose. It's not going to be a good look.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like this is one of the games where they're pretty confident about. So they won that first round. They have this lead in the second round, and we do kind of see that they're playing a bit better. All Star is going to hold down the scope on this OD here, and that's going to prevent any of these dominance players going up to take it. But Mug does take out the Eris, so that's a win for them. But Arcade goes ahead and picks up that overdrive.
Yeah, this it's gonna be good so far. I feel like we're gonna see a push coming in from Flash here. They're trying to get control of Mug here. They got Rocco coming in as well. Oh, they didn't manage to win that 1v1 with Mug, but he's gonna take it out regardless. Rocco doesn't have his repair, so that's gonna be an easy kill as well. They're gonna get that return. But now they've wiped off two players. Hopefully for Flash's sake, they can do a pull hit or whatnot. But Honestly, I'm not too sure. I mean, I feel like maybe for dominance, they're just going to play a bit more defensive here.
Yeah, they are out of overdrives for now. I think it's only Rocco who has that Hunter OD. Rest of the team doesn't have OD to do that much. They should be a bit concerned of this canal. Arcade and Allstar using that overdrive, and I feel like after that first kind of pull by Allstar, they've been very annoyed and they've tried to make sure that Allstar is not sneaking up anymore. I've seen Rocco go and contest him before he gets close, and I feel like these players now are paying a bit more attention, making sure that All-Star doesn't just pass by. He had an opportunity there in Canal, but obviously the dominance did pick him up and took him out before he could get anywhere.
Yeah. Um, but Quick maybe gonna be picking up this OD. Yeah, he does literally 1 HP there. Um, 4 minutes still. ODs for both teams. But honestly, it's going a bit 50-50 who's kind of controlling the map, I would say. I'm not sure if you agree or not.
Yeah, but I do feel like Dominance really hasn't been able to come out and win those battles for the overdrives, and
Yeah.
maybe a big push here from Flash. Quick uses that overdrive, but Ella actually gets taken out, and Agor and Arcade are on opposite sides of that OD. OD doesn't even manage to kill Mug there, and unfortunately, not gonna be a successful push for Flash.
Yeah, this is I'm honestly still intrigued from the combinations used by Flash. Like, it's surprisingly working for them. Yeah, they're losing right now. Yeah, they lost the first round, but they're still managing to kind of push in here, like said, go for those overdrives when needed, play the offensive and defensive game. So don't know. Dominants just have to pick up the pace. Literally, they nearly all have their overdrives. It's only Hut who's missing out. They got control of that right side. Why are they not using this to their advantage? Packer could be using on left here and pushing in, but they're just sitting back, it seems like.
Yeah, he can just use and take. We don't want to see him coming out. I feel like honestly, I guess either of these players could have. I don't think there was much for any of them to really to do, but I think
Yeah.
Eris OD would, at the very least, heal up both of these players. But it does look like Packers repair kit is back. Ella may be a player that they have to watch out for. Has a Viking overdrive and has made it inside their base. Ella hasn't spotted Hut, who's gonna do annoying amounts of damage. Model also comes back. It looks like they have a great focus on defense, and there's Ulcers Hopper OD. He's gonna pick up the flag. Can he sneak away? Mug is trying to pin him down, but Ulcer
Ain't
is
no
pretty
way.
quick, and Mug
Oh.
actually catches him. I think that was definitely a crit shot going up onto that bridge, and Rocco had a pretty nice spawn there as well.
Yeah, Packers gonna be getting that return. Also, actually changing back to Gauss seems like he wants
Drop a
to
chef.
put. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think Hopper's great. I'm not gonna lie, but he's getting captures, pulling, so can't blame him. And he's doing a good job, kind of like dodging those shots coming towards him.
I feel like though that Hopper mostly was working because of that surprise factor, especially with the first flag. And I feel like now that the trick's out of the bag and it's known dominance, know to focus him, and now he's really searching for those minuscule opportunities that he has where it's very hard to be successful. Just like that last play, it was very nice to see, but very difficult to pull off. There was a pull there by dominance using two overdrives, but Flash was able to hold it off. Also
Ain't
using
no way.
OD here in Canal, and it's only Rocco that can shoot him. Arcade's gonna help him out. He has his Paladin overdrive, and that's a quick capture.
Ain't no way. Coming in with this surprise attack. Indeed, I mean, I saw him from a mile away. Obviously, we're on spectator point of view, but look at this. Packer's going to be using model mug. Is a little bit too late, but regardless, Packer's going to be getting a 3K there. Maybe possibly an opening. Rocco does use his Reaper, so does Muddle. They don't really have many supplies to kind of help them out here. And yeah, this is going to be a tie in the second round.
Yeah, and I guess the debate continues about the hopper. I guess it continues that
Yeah, I
he
don't know.
was able to pull the flag there, and it's just because he was very quick, and the rest of his team just did a good job at clearing him out. He just had to pick up the flag and go. Even that first overdrive didn't really do much in like evading or dealing damage or anything, but it's just that the hull is just so quick. So as soon as he
It's
picks up the flag, he was gone.
it's just such a like I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just such a stupid and silly combo. It works. Like I think maybe in these games it works better, maybe in this map, but if we're going I feel like if Dominance were playing maybe a more well-rounded team, like say Lavanda, maybe Dominance would perform better. I think they're just not used to this uncertainty. What's going to occur next, kind of thing. Like they honestly don't. They can't predict them.
Yeah, but I feel like even with the hopper capturing some flags, like it's a drop off as well. Because is it a liability on defense? Are they pulling
Yeah,
flags because the hopper is kind of just messing about in the map, kind of just going around the map looking for opportunities? Even if he's trying to hold off a player or two, he's gonna get taken out pretty shortly. Even if like if like two players focus him, he's gone ASAP. So Gauss does do quite a bit of damage with the lock, and especially with the splash if they group up. So he can deal damage from afar, but I don't think he can really hold up a defense. So even though it's doing kind of good on offense, is it really worth it?
yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's advantages, many disadvantages. um, but I don't know. I feel like this is something you're gonna have to explain to me after the match because I'm gonna have to go. But I wish you the best of luck streaming this, and I hope you have fun, bro.
Yeah, for sure. No worries. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
So Dominance have called a technical pause. They have 4 more minutes to kind of talk it over. They might be having some issues here. Right now, Dominance, they were able to win the first round just in that last minute there, as we saw. And in the second round, it was Flash who kind of tied it up there in the end. I want to take a look at the predictions. I want to see what you guys think. Who's gonna win? I feel like for now it's pretty close. Although, before coming into this game, I was pretty sure that Dominance had a clear advantage, but now it looks much closer than I previously expected. Hmm, let's see. Oh, okay. So a lot of you guys agreeing with me. We got 87% for dominance and 13% for flash, and I think it's mostly because a lot of you viewers have seen dominance previously before, and flash is maybe one of the newer teams that we haven't really streamed, and I think it's good that we're kind of taking a couple of these games that you haven't really seen play before, introduces these teams, and yeah, you get to see them more often and you start to recognize them. As I said before, both these teams right now only have one win and they have three losses. Dominance losing against Diamonds, Lavanda, and a very close game against IDY that they weren't able to win. And their win is against Avalanche, where they won pretty easily. Flash lost all their games as well and only won against Karma. So 2 more minutes left in this pause. It does look like Flash is still pretty confident with this Hopper haul. It does look like All Star's gonna stick on Hopper, gonna stick on that Gauss. I think that at the very least he's having a lot of fun on it. I would have a lot of fun just running around on Hopper using the ODs to get away with the flag. It's straight like MM basically at that point. But it does look like Dominance have a bit more strategic lineup. They're going back to the lineup that they won in their first round. And uh, in that first round, you have Eris on Shaft, which Packer's going to be picking up. I think he did a pretty good job on it. He knew where to shoot, he knew where to focus, and he's going to be holding down the defense. And the rest of the team, Rocco, he uses Railgun on the blue base, but on the red base, because Packer is going to be using Shaft, that allows Rocco to use Thunder on Hunter, which does a lot of damage. So he's going to be using Thunder. But for the Flash team, they're mostly, not mostly, they're all of their combos are going to remain the same. So overall score 1-0, and these teams should re-enter in a minute, and then we'll start the next round. Oh yeah, for sure. Diamonds, of course, definitely one of the better teams in this rankings, undefeated and current winners of this tournament, winning the Acid Paint. So a lot of teams lost to them, even the better teams. So no one has actually been able to beat them. So it's definitely not a shame to be losing to Diamonds, especially since no one has beaten them. But for now, me and Jack, we were talking, and we do feel like Dominance should be winning this game, especially with their experience. The teams have re-entered the game. They're going to be playing the third round, and as said before, it's gonna be 4 rounds of Red Alert. So, gonna be a long one here in this map. I feel like Dominance does do a bit better on the better base, which is actually they actually switched. So Dominance is going to be on the blue base, and they're gonna switch up their combos as well because Packers is gonna be using Thunder, so Rocco is going to have to go on Railgun here. They're gonna switch it up a little bit late before the South. They kind of did not realize it on their technical timeout, but it doesn't take away from any of the charge of their overdrives because they are using the same hull, and Mug was able to take that first OD for dominance, so that's hopefully going to help them out. I think he did take that first OD last time as well. OD is gonna fall right for the start of this round. Mug already with one, and Dominus with a little bit of advantage. They could get to that OD box quicker. I feel like Model wanted to take that overdrive, but it'll be Rocco picking it up for Hunter. Agor and Arcade sneaking up here. Packer picks them up and calls over his mates, and Rocco and Model spawn in to do some damage there. And a little bit dangerous, but Packer fortunately was able to spot them before they picked up the flag and got away with it. I feel like this third round is going to be a bit more competitive. I feel like both these teams are going to be aware. All Star still using that Hopper Gauss, and Mug and Model make quick work of him. Now they're going to make this into a 2v1 against Arcade. Quick is going to try to come over and help him out, but Model can just try to run away with his flag. He uses a repair kit, but this time around, Flash doing a good job. You have also spawning back in, and he knew exactly where he was going with the flag. He gets taken out, and so far in the first minute, pretty active, but no flags going off. And nice shot from Rocco, does so much damage, and a lot of recoil there. Also, just flips over. Hopper is such a light haul. Not trying to help there with his Crusader Overdrive. He misses, but Agor uses a Crusader OD to take out Mug. Look at Ulcer on the other side. He's gonna use one shot, and Packer doesn't hit that shot there. Ulcer does a somersault into the air, but brings the flag into the hands of Quick. Quick is gonna drop it off to Ella. Rocco uses a very nice OD on two of these players, Arcade and Ella, trying to take out Hut. You have Mug using the overdrive here. Model coming around. Mug surprisingly is the one to run away with the flag. Great amount of trust in Model, and Model gets it with the one shot. That was a huge gamble. I feel like definitely Mug with the OD should have just came around and taken out these players, but they kind of gambled it. Model went for the return instead, and a very close. I didn't think they would get that return, but they were actually able to. And Model gets that return, and they capture that first flag. Flash tried to do a little bit of a counter there, but they aren't going to be successful. OD should be falling soon into the center. You have Packer there with an overdrive. He's very low, and there's nobody there yet to offer his support to send his overdrive to. Hut and Rocco doing a good job at holding off that canal, and a lot of Flash's attacks now are concentrated in that canal area plus that middle area. So you have a lot of dominance players there stationed to counter that. Mug going in by himself, he's gonna get hit with a lot of those players there. The overdrive is falling for Packer. Packer's gonna use this one to try to help Model. Model needs to stay alive, but Ella comes back and hits that critical hammer shot, takes out Model with an OD, that Eris OD just not in time, and that attack is not going to go anywhere. But Packer did get another overdrive, so his gets refreshed, but Model does for sure. He loses his. Arcade, maybe an opportunity for him here. Rocco, that railgun is so very annoying. Even without any supplies, him and Mug do a lot of damage there. They take him out. And I feel like they're doing a pretty good job at holding Flash back. You could kind of see Flash. They really want a flag here now. Ulcer gets hit by a shot from Rocco. That's gonna reduce him to very low health. An OD from Packer, I don't think was necessary. I would say a kind of loss for dominance that Eris OD, now two Eris ODs in a row, haven't done much, but they are in the lead, so hopefully they can afford those type of mistakes. Looks like Arcade used his overdrive. He didn't get too successful, but Mug flips over. Arcade's gonna pick up this flag. He can't go canal. Rocco's there, so he looks a bit confused on where he wants to go. Takes very long. I think the comms for Quick to send his OD, telling him to go back middle, but Model spawns in there. He does a lot of damage. Also picks up this flag, very low on health. Agor misses that flag, but you have all of Dominance players here now. The OD has fallen in the center. Maybe Quick can pick it up, but Hut does know there's an OD. Ella gets away with the flag. Mug is chasing, but Ella is just so far away now, and finally Flash, they've been trying, had so many attempts at trying to pick up and capture that flag. This time it's successful, and they've tied up the score. Very chaotic there for a while in Dominance's base. It was a lot of relentless attacks, and also I don't know if he's doing too much in this round. He's 5 for 13 right now, 42 score. I don't know if he's having a big impact on this game. Just to remind you, I'm pretty sure that if Flash is not using Hunter, that's what they're, instead of Hunter, they're playing Hopper, and I feel like Hunter. that OD has been helping out Dominance quite a bit and has a bit more HP. Also, probably one of the players that wants to have a quicker play style. He's gonna try to sneak up here, does some damage to Hut, but now you're gonna have Hut aware, Mug aware that you're there. But even as a distracting force, it can kind of annoy Dominance. You can see a few of their players trying to catch Ulsar, but he's just hiding behind the wall, and Model gets a really good spawn there right behind him. Ulsar is just gonna dip out. Odie falling now under the bridge. You have Quick there, Arcade there, and looks like Quick can pick this up. Agor is going towards the canal. Quick is gonna use his overdrive. Not gonna he actually not gonna do absolutely anything there, but no overdrives for Dominance. Mug actually has an overdrive. I didn't spot him either, and that Crusader OD doesn't get off, and he's the hero right now for Dominance. He prevents that whole capture, takes out a lot of players there, and is going to capture this flag as well. 2-1 for Dominance. Very nice play by Mug. Definitely hurts if you're Flash. They didn't have anybody watching that center area. It would have been quick to give out that calm. Right now, Ella can pull the flag, but Mug comes around to block. And very annoying right now. That gives the opportunity for Rocco to put in a lot of damage, but Ella one shot away. Packer can take him out. Model's catching up. Agor spawns. The OD's coming from Packer. He has to be quick to capture this flag. He does get it off, but that OD is gonna hit a wall. Not gonna help Model any further. But Model and Rocco, very nice overdrive use there. Model still hanging on, and Hut sends a Crusader overdrive as well. Dominance going to capture this third flag. I just want these teams to just keep on capping back and forth at this point. Very entertaining. Another overdrive to fall. Agor uses his to take out Hut, but it's going to be Model taking that overdrive. And I feel like Flash is in a position where they kind of needed that overdrive. Ella using here. He's going to take out Mug. Gonna take out Packer. Arcade can pick this up. Uses his Paladin overdrive. He can go mid or canal. Not really canal. There's a couple players there now, and he definitely made the right choice. He has to be careful of Mug. He's not really looking back, but it's Packer and Mug who are doing some damage, but his teammates help him there. And another capture. That's Igor capturing the flag, or not Igor. Who captured that flag? Was it Alstar? I think it might have been Alstar capturing that flag, and they've tied it up again, 3-3. You have 50 seconds left. No more overdrives. So, and let's see who has ODs. You have Ulsar with the Hopper overdrive, and you have Model with the Paladin overdrive. Right now, Mug picking up this flag. No repair. He's going center. There's no players from Flash to focus. Agor is there, very low. Mug is one shot. Model uses his overdrive. I don't think they can reach. Ulsar also using it right before he takes the flag as well. He's just gonna try to run away by time, but also flips over in the canal. He needs to stay alive for 15 seconds, or Flash need to kill him. Hut is standing right on the flag. Model gets that return. They capture that flag, and there's not enough time. There's not enough time for Flash to capture another flag. Dominant's gonna win this in the very, very last seconds here. Also, just a nice play, but couldn't finish it. Couldn't finish it. I feel like if he landed on his feet there and he was gone, that would have been clutch. Although a very good attempt. The rest of his team, I don't think they knew what they wanted to do. Did they want to help Ulcer with the flag, or did they want to try and go for return? And I think the right move was to try and go for that return. It looks like both of these teams have left the game, but I thought there's another round. I swear, Dominance won 2 rounds now, and Flash has not won any. Oh, I see. Okay, okay, okay. So Dominance won 2 rounds, and they've tied a third. So the overall score is 2-0, and there's nothing that Flash can do to bring this game back, and this game's going to end right there, 2-0. So very well played for both of these teams. Pretty entertaining game to watch, especially boiling it down in the last minute there. It really could have gone either way, but it was dominance. Both of the rounds that they won, very close last minute captures, and they really put on a show for us. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you for Dennis for broadcasting with me, and thank you guys for joining us. I'll be seeing you guys later.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.